Started. You good, Joey? You got a pen? Gotta get your energy together, my bro. Come on, let's turn up. In the right space. Bash. I'll give it to you all. Okay, so listen, real quick. If you guys can hear me, you can see me drop a 1 in the chat box. I just want to make sure we're good. I believe I'm gonna record this as well. D, we good? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. So listen, right now we had an amazing training today about how to get into the bag. Right after this call, I'm going to be downloading on YouTube and I'm gonna put it right in the group chat. So you guys want to grab that, study that, and really put it in you so it can come out of you. Right now, this part is for people that want to be financially rich. Like residual income creates happiness. Like you want to use the residual income to fund your broker's account, or maybe you may just be tired of working and you need that residual income to, suffice you being able to walk away from corporate America. My personal goal this year is Chairman 100, where they pay out $100,000 a month residually, $25,000 every Friday. And I believe with individuals like our team and you guys and the success that we're having already and the energy and the attitudes that we can get it done. And in order to bring in 5,000 people this year, I know without a shadow of doubt, we're going to have a minimum of 10 chairman 10s, right? There's 10 people that's making $10,000 a month residually. We got some individuals that's platinum 5,000, right? Making $5,000 every 30 days, platinum 2,000, and then making a whole boatload of money every day at the market. So I just want to shout out you guys for who's serious and being on this call and really taking things to the next level. So what I want to train tonight regarding the business side is really how to launch, right? So let's talk about how to launch. And I want to train you guys on how to go platinum 150 in 24 hours. Okay? And what I'm about to train on is really going to take you not from platinum 150, but it can take you all the way to chairman 10, right? Me personally, my success story, I was able to go platinum 1,000 in about 10 days. And I'm going to give you guys all of the tricks, the posture, and the attitude to get this done, okay? So right now, if you're on the call and you have some new students that's not on the call, you want to make sure that you plug them in now. Because this value and this mindset, how I'm about to stir it up, is about to take you to a whole nother level. So let me give you the formula, right? So a part of our 72-hour quick start, 72-hour quick start is that when students get started, the first thing that we do is we get that brokers account set up. We get their brokers account set up, right? Because our goal is to get people paid in the first 24 hours. Now, after we get their brokers account set up, step number 2, we teach them the basics. How to copy and paste. Because remember, it's not about what you can do, it's about what duplicates. You got to be able to be sleep and your organization is still growing. My personal mentor, he's a Chairman 100. That means every Friday he gets $25,000 every Friday. And he has no idea that this call is happening right now. He has no idea that we're training, we're launching, we have massive momentum. He may be asleep somewhere, but that's the whole point of leadership. You develop leaders, you develop people, and people build the business. I want to pay some people for some notes too, on this one too. So I need to fund some people's account from the first broker. Then I need to pay for some account. I need to bless somebody with some notes on this one as well. Okay? So step number 1, you get their broker's account set up. We're not waiting on nothing. First thing, don't have a casual approach to getting people paid. Because watch this. How you bring people in, you're already training them.
You talk about none of that.
How you bring people in, you're already training them. So if you bring them in, you have a casual approach to getting them set up. You got a casual approach to getting their broker's account locked in. Guess what? They're going to train their team the same way. So instead of momentum, you're going to duplicate a casual approach. Because listen, everything is built on leadership. People don't do what you say, they do what you do. People will not do what you say, they're going to do what you do. So your posture with getting a new student has to be success, love, speed. When it gets you paid in 24 hours, because if it doesn't duplicate that way, people won't be excited in their first 72 hours, okay? So the basics, copy and paste, and then step number 3 is you get them in a trade. That's what we're doing. First 72 hours, getting that Brooks account set up, teaching them how to, the basics, the copy and paste, then you get them in the trade off one of the apps. You make sure they're in it, make sure they're in the proper lot size, and then you wait for them to take profit. And then you follow up with them. So now, this is what you need to do in your first 72 hours. This is what we duplicate, okay? Now, here's what happens. After we knock out step 3 and they take profit, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Now we go into launch mode, okay? I'm gonna tell you what to do while you're in launch mode, what to do as a leader, and what to do to get them towards their goals. So now I'm in launch mode, I gotta ask a question. I have to ask my new student, hey, new student, do you wanna pay the $274 out of pocket every month? Or would you like a free scholarship? Do you want to, listen, you guys want to write this down the exact way I'm saying it. Hey, Mike, hey, new student, do you want to pay the $274 a month out of pocket? Or would you like your free scholarship? Most people are going to say, I want my free scholarship. Now, but listen, let me tell you, do not pressure people to build this business. It's okay, right? Because if you pressure them, you're going to have to drag them to build their residual income. It's okay. There's a lot of people out here that always want to build it. If they just want to be customers, we love them the same. You just love them alone. And what I mean by that is you check up on them every day, make sure they're good, but they're there to copy and paste and continue to trade. They don't want to talk to nobody. But then everybody else, you spend leadership development. You don't want to spend leadership development with people who just want to be customers. This is a different type of grind. This is a different type of assignment that we have in our life. So you ask them that question first and they say, yes, I want to launch. I want my 2 and free. So the first thing we do, number 1, and I'm gonna mix this in or what you need to do as a leader. Number 1, you gotta send them David Imonitie's video. David Imonitie's video of the comp plan 2019. We're gonna drop this in a group chat tonight. Okay? Why? Because they got to understand, what does this second part consist of? Now, team, here's what I want you to understand. We're about to make a shift. The presentation that you've seen did not show the residual income. Why? Because most people have a fear about pyramids. Why they got to get up and go to work a pyramid tomorrow. But most people say, you know what, I'm not about to do one of those things. Okay, cool, so we took it off the slides. But I want you guys to understand, we're about to bring it back. And we got to do a good enough job of explaining this industry, network marketing, direct sales, without it making seeming a pyramid scheme-ish. So step number 1, you got to send them David Imonitie's comp plan because it breaks down all of the residual positions. Now, right after that, step number 2, you got to set goals. And the goals are 30-day, 90-day, and then the end of the year. 30-day, 90-day, end of the year. You got to set goals. Listen, goal stands for go out and live. You got to have a target. If you don't have a target, you're going to be wasting your time. They're not going to take your calendar serious. They're going to be showing up one day they here, the next day they gone. They don't got goals. In fact, they try to squeeze this in when it's convenient. And guess what? They're going to make money when it's convenient. It's okay. It's a hobby. But some people going to treat this like a real business. Now, 30-day goals. So you're asking them, what position do you want to hit in the next 30 days? For example, Davida said, I want to go platinum 1,000. So guess what? We're locked in with her. She's been launching every day. She got 3 more students signing up this week. She's already 2 and free. Now she's about to knock out platinum 150 and then on her way to P600. That's her 30 days. But then she also has a 90-day goal. Her 90-day goal might be platinum 5,000 And by the end of the year, she may say, I want to be chairman 25. I get 25,000 residual outside of what I make every day trading. 30-day, 90-day, end of the year. Are you with me? So that's how we knock out our goals. Now, step number 3. You got to have a why. Very important. You got to get their why. Why stands for what's hurting you, or why stands for will help you. I'll use my sister, for example, Shauna. I went down to Atlanta, launched Shauna. Her why is my nephew, right? So whenever she tried to hit me with a, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. Oh my God. Right? Oh no, bro, I gotta speak tonight. I said, cool. I don't know if I can do it. I said, cool, don't tell me. Go in the room and tell nephew why you can't do this. Go tell nephew why you gotta stay at that job and you can't become financially free. Go tell nephew why we can't travel the world right now. Go tell nephew about all of the excuses why this is not gonna work. So listen, for all my parents that's on the call, don't tell your mentor your excuses, tell them to your kids. Are you with me? That's your why. So you gotta look them in the face and say, hey, I can't do this for us. Are you with me? That's how you gotta look at it. So it's gonna, your why should make you cry. You should be ready to run into a brick wall for this why. Now, it might be our families, it might be your freedom, it might be your health, it might just be live your life. Whatever your why is, you need to know your students' why. Because you gotta be able to put this in front of them because it will help you. It will help them to know their why. You gotta push them. Now, after they know their why, step number 4, you gotta master the PS3. You gotta master the PS3. Because I'm about to teach you how to go platinum 150. I'm about to teach you how to knock out platinum 150 easy. Watch this. So with our PS3, it stands for peak interest, show the plan, 3-way call. This is a crazy training tonight. Peak interest, show the plan, 3-way call. How do I peak their interest through the launch? I'm gonna tell you that in a second. Then we gotta show the plan. We do a pre-show at 7 p.m. or we can do a 1-on-1, 2-on-1, any time of the day with your mentor. Then you gotta do a 3-way call. So let's talk about the language. And I've been hearing a lot of new students today. We gotta do a lot of work. It's okay. Everybody did an amazing job coming through the door, but we got some work to do. So I want you guys to understand, right? When we're launching, when we about to do the peak interest, when we about to make the call, because a part of step 4, you got to make a 30-name list. If you're trying to run a bag up this year and all you got is a 30-name list, you playing with this. Make a list as big as possible, but definitely lock in with 30. 30 will get you platinum 150 for sure. But you talking about chairman 10, you talking about, like, I make a 30-name list every month, like almost every week. So you have to understand, this is your working capital. You don't need money to build a business. You need phone numbers. Isn't that the blessing? That you don't have to have thousands of dollars in overhead to get this brick and mortar off the ground. No, you just need inboxes, DMs, something we're already doing every day. So how do we peak interest? Now, when you're launching, this is the most important part. When you're launching, this is the most important part. When you're launching, what is this? The most important part. Number 1, when you're on the phone with your people, you got to be excited. I was talking to my brother Baz. He said, man, but people don't know me for that. Exactly. That's why you got to be excited. They know you for being monotone. So how excited, listen, if you get me on the phone, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got something major for you. It's about to change the game. Yeah, man. Listen, excitement kills skepticism. You know what I'm telling my students? Y'all want to write this down? Listen, I'm calling them sometimes. Hey, listen, are you by yourself? Hey, when a black person asks you, are you by yourself? It's about to be some sauce. He about to drop something. Hey, you by yourself? Then I hit him with the, hey, you got your headphones in? Okay, cool. Where you at? I need you to step out. I'm just getting them pumped up for what I'm about to excite them up for. See, write this down. You want to be excited, but you got to get them excited. Hey, you got your headphones with you? Hey, where you at? Can you step out real quick? Okay, purpose. Well, listen, I'm excited. Listen, you guys are taking 10 cents and growing into hundreds of dollars a day. That's not nothing to be excited about? Think about it. Man, the type of success we having now, God is showing out in these trades. Get excited, get pumped up. See, it's not even about what you know, it's about how you feel. That's why ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. That's okay. Listen, Mariah did an amazing job on her launch today. A lot of her language we about to help tighten up, but she was so excited, energized, that the people was like, yeah, I can get, where we going? Where we going? Are you with me? But she had that energy. Hey, y'all. Hey, this Mariah. How you feeling? She was turned. But now, if you're not turned, your mentor got to do more work. Are you with me? This is supposed to be an alley-oop game. We about to run this call center. We about to do a call center at the Chairman Factory all over the United States. You hear me? So we got to be excited. Raise your tonality up. This ain't time to be cool for school. Yeah, you know, what's up, bro? That ain't the time. Run the script. Be excited about it. Now, after you're excited, what you want to do is be in a rush. We're in a rush. We're going in 60 seconds. Listen, team. If I'm doing a call with you, I'm not staying on the call longer than 60 seconds. Stop trying to, listen, you trying to get, hey, how was your day today? Oh, okay. What happened? What you eat for lunch? Everything okay at the crib? That's not what we're calling for. We're launching. We don't have to spend, like, less is more. And the more you talk, the less posture you have. You're giving your posture away by trying to explain it all. Do not get on the phone and tell them this Forex. Let me say this again. This is the second most important part. People right now online, people ain't making no money. Oh, Forex don't work. As soon as they hear Forex, I ain't doing that. That's one of those things. Don't say Forex. You got to get on the call. I'm going to tell you the language. But you got to be a rush. You got to be, we're rushing them off the call. We don't want to be on the phone longer than 60 seconds. If you're on the phone longer than 60 seconds, you're trying to get them a presentation over the phone. Hey, you know what, girl? I was thinking about you. I got into this Forex thing. You heard of Forex? Yeah, cool. You sitting down right now? Go ahead. Take your shoes off. Let me go ahead and explain this to you. So tonight, right, there's this guy, right? He's about to teach how to, no, we're going to talk about that. We get straight to the point. I'm about to step into a meeting. I'm going to give you an example. Now, number 3, you got to pique their interest. You got to get them some drip. D, come up here for a second. Shari, come up here for a second. Y'all tried to run from me today. Y'all tried it. So, real quick, D and Shari, right? So, D, we're going to get Shari onto the call tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm the mentor. D is my mentee, and Shari is the prospect. Now, watch this. So, D, let's go ahead and get Shari. So, we're about to go ahead and launch. Can y'all see me? Come on in, some more. Come on, some more. Okay, let's get it.
Too close. Okay. 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 Hey, Shari, how are you? I'm good. What's going on, D? Let's do it again. Okay. Hey, Shari, how are you? I'm good. What's going on, D? Real quick, I'm actually launching something major this evening at 7 o'clock, and I actually have my mentor here with me. T, this is Shari. Shari, this is T.
Hey, what's up, Shari? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm feeling amazing. Perfect. Listen, I'm actually about to step into a meeting, but real quick, could you use an extra 50K this year?
Of course.
Perfect. Hey, Queen, do you have the app Zoom on your phone?
I do, yeah.
Okay, perfect, because tonight at 7 o'clock, we're teaching a small class on how to grow money from their cell phone. You got about 15 minutes tonight?
That's perfect, I do.
Okay, perfect. Click. That's it. The most important part is the click. Like, seriously. Let me tell you, Mariah got a good click game. Like, by the time I was finishing, she was already hanging up on people. I love it. Why? Because we don't want to, hey, what's this? No, we getting off that thing. So let me say it again. So if you're the mentee, you're saying, hey, person, hey, Shari, I'm launching something major and I was thinking about you. I actually got my mentor T on the call. T, are you there? Catch this again. As a mentee, because right now, your mentor is going to do all the work for you. Why? Because they don't know you for launching stuff. They don't know you for being excited. They don't know you for like investments and all that stuff. So you got to throw the edification on somebody else. So you're saying, if I'm the mentee, I'm saying, hey, DeVito, I'm launching something major and I was thinking about you. Real quick, I actually got my mentor T on the call. T, are you there? Yes, I'm there. Hey, Bing, that's blah, 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 blah. So I'm in a rush. Did I pique your interest? Hey, could you use an extra 50K? You got to ask them a yes question. Can you use an extra 20K this year? Yes. Can you use an extra $30,000 this year? 10,000, 5,000 a month part-time? Yes. Perfect. And then we make sure their schedule is free. Okay, perfect. Because tonight at 7, we're teaching a small class on how to grow money from their cell phone. You got about 15 minutes tonight? Yes. Perfect. Now listen, you have to edify the call, the mentor, the mentee. Always edify the platform or the call, right? So if I'm on the call by myself, I'm telling them, hey, listen, tonight, man, I got a multi-millionaire that's going to be teaching people. He's 23 years old. He's 24 years old, or he's 31 years old. He's having tons of success. He's doing his one-time class only. It's an international private investment call. And he told me I could have a +1. Don't miss that. My mentor tonight is hosting a private international investment call. And he's making millions of dollars, very successful. And he told me I could have a +1. You got to edify everything. You got to edify everything. Your mentor, the platform, the Zoom call. You got to change your conversation about it. Don't call it, hey, we having this thing tonight. What's the thing? No, we having a webinar. Webinar is professional. Use the term webinar. Hey, listen, we having an international private webinar tonight. It's going to be multi-millionaires on the call. It's very selective, and I only have a +1. Hey, listen, if you're serious about running up the bag, you're the first person I thought about. You got about 15 minutes tonight? Yeah, I got about, perfect. I'll send the Zoom link over now. When do we send the Zoom link over? 30 minutes before. 30 minutes before. So if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the Zoom is at 7, don't send it at 2:30. You ain't got nothing else to talk about. You got to hit them back sooner or later. So you say, listen, I'll send you the Zoom tonight, and then we'll lock in. So at 6:30, I'm sending them the call. Hey, listen, call starts in 30 minutes. I'm edifying it again. Listen, you want to get on early because this international private Zoom call, webinar, is about to explode, and you don't want to miss your seat. Perfect. I'm piquing their interest. I'm in a rush. I'm excited. And that's how we launch the business. You got to get excited now. You want to do this with cold market people that never heard about Forex. This is how we launching. This is how we get them in front of the deal. Okay? This is how you get people locked in. Now, before I go to the next step, what you need to learn to go platinum 150 is number one, you got to have a strong enough why. Your why should drive you to go through these 30 names. Should drive you. Maybe you're tired of not having enough money. Maybe you got more month than money. Maybe you're just tired of being in this comfort zone. You need a new house. You need a new life. You just want more life. Then your why should be strong enough. And if you're a parent, it should be your kids. Now, number two, you got to master the invitation, not the presentation. You have to master the invitation. What's the most important part? The invitation. Davita is new, and she 2 and 3 already, and got 3 other people signed up, and ain't even did a presentation yet. How? Man, she's doing good at the 30-name list, and all she's doing is inviting people. Come on, that's it. You just got to say the right language and work your list and get people on the call. That's it. Don't make this about you. If you want to be cool, it's not going to work for you. Because cool people don't make a lot of money. You got to do the corny stuff. You got to do the corny stuff. This is the corny stuff. But if you corny, you can make a lot of money. So understand P150, you got to understand the why, the invitation, and then number 3, the products. How people gonna go platinum 150 and they don't even know what the apps to use? You ain't got a conviction to tell somebody about this. You ain't trained, ain't none of your stuff set up, none of your MT4 is up. You don't know where you're going, what you talk. You don't have no structure. That's why you don't want to talk to nobody about it. But when some of the ladies on the platform that's taking 10 cents and growing it to $100, then they bag every day, copying and pasting. They already withdrawn. They make the call earlier today. They know where to go. They know they don't need nobody. They tapped in. I want to shout out to Ty. Ty texts me every morning. Hey, I just made $50. I ain't have to tell her, hey, get up and get on the call. Get up and catch the Zoom. No, she's locked in. And tonight she did her first three-way call. It's clicking, and she's signing up next Friday. And the fortune is in the follow-up. Don't think every time you expose somebody, they're going to sign up, right? The goal is not to enroll, it's to expose. Get out of your feelings. Oh, nobody joined me yet. Do you know there's some seeds I planted years ago? They finally trying to pull up on the kid. Years ago, months ago. Your job ain't to enroll everybody on spot. Now everybody's ready. Some of y'all took y'all 1 or 2 times. Some of y'all was watching me 6, 7 months. Ty reached out to me the first time. Hey, we need to link up. We need to do this. I said, cool, let's do it. We kind of fell off a little bit. Then she hit me back. She said, hey, my bad. I want to connect. I need to tap in. Then that second time she got right locked in. It was a goal. And now look at her. So understand that you just got to plant seeds. You got to plant seeds because conversations schedule seasons in your life. Look, it was a lot of conversations today. We had 40 people on the call. Those were seeds. We got a whole bunch of dates because now you got to water the seeds. Don't just wait till the date they ready to sign up. You still got to tap in with them. You know what I do with my seeds? This morning, I was cocky today. You think I ain't screenshot that 3,000 and sent it to everybody on the list? Hey, boy, you tweaking. Man, you better get with me, man. We in a bag, bro. You tweaking. Buka. Screenshot. Buka. Send it to you. Send it to you. Send it to you. Some girl told me, I don't even want to trade. I sent it to her anyway. Are you with me? I want y'all to understand that you got to water your seeds. Check up in on them. Hey, what's up? Just checking in on you, make sure you're good. How's life? Cool. But you got their sign-up date. That's why you need your planner. Okay? I'm going to talk about that. So this is your language. I'm excited. I'm in a rush. I got to pique their interest. Now, to go platinum 150, I got to have a strong why. I got to master this invitation. My language is your posture. Be careful with your verbiage. My mentor says, listen, you can't hide lazy language. Listen, you got to listen up. You're never going to see us get on a Zoom call with no clothes looking like we're going to Walmart. You can't look like you're going to Walmart and you're trying to introduce them to $7 trillion a day. Ladies, we got to make sure we lit. Fellas, we got to make sure we're clean. Every day, carry yourself. Now, let me ask you something. Would you sign up with you? Would you sign up with you? If you was walking down the street, would you be like, damn, I need to slide in their inbox? How you look online? How is your conversation? There's some women online. But I read her status. I said, what the hell is she talking about? Man, Joe, I'm finna own God. What? On phone them, on mom and them, they got beef up, they got messed up. Is that the language y'all using on social media? And how a pastor's gonna join your business with that language? See, cursing will mess up your ministry. Your language will get you in rooms that your talent can't get you in. Are you with me? So you gotta be careful with your words. What are you saying online? What are you saying behind the scenes? What are you reading? Your conversation? You can't hide lazy language. Never be lazy with your language. Shari, man, listen. Let me tell y'all something about Shari tonight. Shari burnt the house down on the second. Lil T did an amazing job too. Shout out to Lil T. Her posture. Did you see how clean it was? Eyebrows looking lit. The light hitting them off a certain way. I'm like, sheesh. But then Shari came up with so much posture. Her language. I did a 3-way call with Ty. And Ty, what did Ty, if you want to call, if you can unmute yourself. What did your cousin say about that second part? Is time on phone?
She be having trouble on being her phone.
Okay. Ty, if you can hear me real quick, or put it in the chat box, Queen. I can, let me unmute her. You got it, sis? Okay, go ahead, Ty. Ty, you should be unmuted. Ty, you should be unmuted. You unmuted, Queen. Muted, Ty. Okay, well, do me a favor, Ty. Just drop it in the chat box. So listen. And this is how you know the type of job we did on the presentation. When a client says, by their questions they answer. Sometimes you'll get, I don't understand what happened tonight. Was you not on the call tonight? Now, sometimes they do be distracted, but sometimes our language and our ability to portray what exactly we do may be off. But tonight, Shari, her language, her posture, how she laid it down, she broke everything down. Shorty was like, "Jeez, I understand everything about the second part. I just got a couple questions." I said, "Okay, cool." But it's the postures. See, we got to do great presentations. Why? Because your presentation is a seed for persuasion. People signing up, they're not signing up with iMaster Academy. They signing up with you. So they're looking how you dress. They look how you talk. Everything is a seed for persuasion. Like, just imagine, if I got on this Zoom call training with a wife beater on, right? I ain't got my guns now. I got to get back in the gym. But if I got on here with a wife beater, y'all, it wouldn't be the same effect. If I got on calls, not prepared, like, you know, got in the right presentation, you won't get the same effect. And we talking about big money. So we got to have difference. And wisdom is the ability to recognize difference. We will be the most dripped out team in this industry. How posture and professionalism. We don't care if we're talking to somebody on the block or somebody at the top, we're still professional. Don't let people drag you back to a place that you graduated from. Use your verbs, use your words, articulate yourself like a boss. That's all in your language. That's all in your posture. Now, listen, don't beg nobody to get on these calls. That's your posture. We don't listen. Do you know it's a privilege for them to even talk to you? They don't know that you're taking 10 cents and flipping it to $100. So why are we begging people? We ain't got to convince nobody to do this. We make money without talking to people. That's just extra. So what you have to understand is that you got to have posture. You got to take it away from them sometimes. Hey, listen, no, I can't make the call tonight. When's the next one? I don't know. I'm booked up for 2 weeks. Don't tell nobody. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll do the call tomorrow. Now, they don't even know we do it tomorrow. They don't even know we have a call every day at 7 o'clock. You need to tell them, I don't know. I'm booked up for the next 2 weeks and pray to God I can fit you in my schedule. Are you with me? That's posture. And that's same thing with the team. People got to respect your posture. They got to respect your time. Don't be late to launch with your mentor. You know what my mentor told me? Don't ever make your mentor wait. Why? Because access is a seed. People gonna give you tons of game, but you don't want to respect their time. You want to get the platinum 2000, you need to respect my time. You want to get the platinum 1000, you need to respect these time. You want to get the bag like Shari in the market, you got to respect your time. Getting on Zoom calls late, that's a disrespect. Don't ever let your guests beat you onto the call. You got to be on there to make sure they on there and make sure they can hear and see. That's my next point. Now, right when it's time to start the call, right, to show the plan, you want to text them these words. Can you hear and see everything okay? Don't tell them, hey, I don't see you on the call. Where you at? You losing your posture. You just lost your posture. You sweating them. You pressed. Oh my God. You sound like you need to make a platinum 150. You sound like, see, online, don't sound needy. People think, well, T, I ain't made $3,000 a day. It ain't about how much I made, it's how I made it. So I don't worry about how much you made. It's about how you making it. Who can make $3K sitting down without talking to nobody from their cell phone? Who can make $5 in 5 minutes without talking to nobody? Because they ain't making $20 an hour. You making $5 in 5 minutes. You make more than them. That's how you got to cook. Your posture. Everything don't have everything to do about money. It's how you carry yourself. So you got to understand. These are the components that's going to take you to Platinum 150. We have to be a Platinum 150 machine. That means if you can constantly turn over Platinum 150s every day, 3 going to get 3, it'll make you a Platinum 600. Those 3 go get 3, it'll make you a Platinum 1000. Those 3 go get 3, it'll make you a Platinum 2000, and so on and so forth and so forth. We ain't asking you to get 1 million people. We said 3. There's 3. Listen, in your 30 names, there's 3 people who want to make money from a cell phone. If not, then you might not have no influence. If not, then we got to see, what have you been talking about on Facebook the last 30 years? 10 years or 20 years? What value are you putting out? People don't see value in you, not the platform. Because I can articulate something, and then you can articulate something. People have 2 different conclusions. It's the value you put on it. So we ain't online, hey, I'm looking for 10 people who want to learn how to trade and grow their bag. You sound like a scammer. You might as well say, hey, I'm looking for 10 people who got Chase or BOA. You got Bank of America, you got Chase. I'm looking for 10 people who want to take $100 to $1,000. No, it's value. Write this down. Every time you're on a training like this, screenshot it and put it in your story. Why? Because people want to know you locked into some type of training. You getting some type of sauce. You getting some type of drip. We got to do that for each other. We got to edify each other. I screenshotted Shari, put it in my story. I got little T. T, I got to post you. I got to post the T, but I took the screenshot and put it in the group chat. Got her looking good, she cooking. Her audience needs to see that. Because we got to change her audience perspective. So when you tag them in an Instagram and story, they're going to share it on their page, and now their audience looking like, damn, she was trading, now she's teaching people how to trade. You got to do that every day. We got to love on each other so much that people want this type of loving. Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to get deep. I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to tell y'all about this love. Number 5. I'm sorry. So listen, after you show the plan, right after the Zoom is over, you got to do the 3-way call. Let's break down 3-way call. You got to do a 3-way call. Right after the Zoom is over, call your mentor. You got to call your mentor and call the 3-way. So here's what it is. This is the application triangle. It's you, your mentor, and your prospect. In order for you to go Platinum 600, you gotta master edification. You gotta learn how to edify somebody. You gotta big up somebody else. It takes an extreme amount of humility to talk so great about somebody else when maybe in your life nobody would talk about you like that. But you gotta understand, whatever you give, you receive. Whatever you give, you get to keep. So you're gonna keep not getting love. Okay? So understand this. So right after the call, if I'm the mentee, I'm calling my mentor. Hey T, I gotta edify my mentor. Because remember, I work at Burger King. They know me from being in the streets. They know all my exes, how we fell out. They remember when I shot the club up. They knew all of the bad stuff about me in the past. So I gotta take it off me. And some of us are doing too much talking when you're making it about you. Throw the oop, it's not about you. The quicker you can edify somebody else, the quicker they can lock in. So now you got to edify your mentor. Hey, this is how I do. Let's say Demisha was my upline. Hey, Monique. My prospect is Monique. Hey, Monique, can you hear me? Perfect. Now listen, I'm not asking Monique, did she get a chance to hear and see everything okay? That's not my role. My role is to edify my mentor and let my mentor do all the talking. Okay, so hey, Monique, can you hear me? Yes, I'm here. Perfect. Hey, Monique, I actually got my mentor, Demisha, on the line. Now, Demisha is somebody I have a tremendous amount of respect for. here are 4 things you want to talk about your mentor before you really get to know them. If you don't know them and have stories about them, here's some things you want to say. Number 1, they know 100% of the information. They know 100% of the info. Why? Because you got those people out there, they're real green. They very detailed. They're going to ask you 1,000,007 questions. Crystal, I don't know if she's on the call. Crystal asked me 1,000,000 questions before she got started, 3 days in a row. Very ordered, detailed. Hey, so T, do I get a receipt with this? Hey, T, so how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do that? A whole bunch of questions. That's what they need. They ain't into all the fun and making the money. They're into the minor details. And that's where the devil is at, in the details. So you got to be crispy clear on giving them the details. So you want to tell them, hey, Monique, my mentor knows 100% of the information. Completely credible. As well, number 2, extremely successful. Extremely successful, why? Because you got the reds on that that's ready to get to the bag. Listen, they see you make $70 in 60 seconds at HFX and they checked out. They ain't trying to hear nothing else, but they trying to get straight to the check. So after the call, they want to talk about money. So you want to say, hey, Demetria's extremely successful. I mean, right now, she's helping people all over the world get in their bag. Number 3, she has a heart of gold. Big heart. She loves helping people. Why is that? Because a lot of people, they're blue, like they want to be a part of a family. I got a brother right now here in our community. I love him to death. I don't think he placed one trade since he's been there for 2 years. He go on all the trips, but he loves his community. I love him. And I always talk about it. That's what I do. And he cool with it. That's my dog. But you got to know what's for some people. Some people need to be a part of a community, and it's okay. So what you have to understand is that not everybody's here to run up the bag. Some people just need family. And listen, what you're about to realize, you probably realize it already. The people that's on your team is going to treat you like family before your family do. And I'm about to show y'all something. In fact, you probably talked to your mentor today or your team more than you did your family. So you got to understand, most people need that type of love and they need support. Let me tell y'all why people are attracted to our team. People that come, they be like, man, this feel like a family. This feel like support. I got people from all over the industry like, man, how do I get a part of your team? I said, you can't, but we'll still help you anyway. It's family. We ain't into jacking people. No, stay where you at. We'll still love on you too. At one point, I had multiple teams in our group chat because they upline wasn't helping them, wasn't serving them. And this is how people quit. And I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. So you want to talk about, they got a heart of gold. They love helping people. Number 4, they travel the world. I'm traveling the world. What does that mean? Some people want to have some fun. They ain't about to do this if this ain't fun. So online, you want to make sure you're having fun. Show yourself on your meditative board, laughing. You being out, you kicking it. Our campaign is Travel, Trade, Transform. So she's traveling the world, so this is how it roll off my tongue. Hey, Monique, I want to introduce you to my mentor. She knows 100% of the information. Right now, she's extremely successful, very busy. Right now, because she has a heart of gold, but she's traveling all around the world, helping students every day grow a bag on their cell phone. Buka? Now, once y'all build a relationship, then you can really talk about their story. Man, my mentor, I mean, literally, I've watched her retire from corporate America, struggle, go through some challenges, and then was able to turn her life all around and now lead an organization of 500 people. Bing, you can start getting intimate. And that's what we have to do, team. We got to take our edification to the next level, right? Take everything to the next level. You got to big up your brother and big up your sister on social media and real life, behind the scenes. It's all love. So that's how you do a 3-way call. And then your mentor is going to come and close. What am I saying to the mentee? And we got it in scripts. We got it in script form. What I'm about to say to the prospect. So if I'm closing now, I'm saying, hey, Monique, I got to give back the edification. So like today, Mariah's new. She did an amazing job. So Mariah got me on the phone. She threw me on there because she didn't know the edification game just yet. But now she's learning and she's doing an amazing job. But then I still gave it back to her. Why? Because her prospect think about Mariah a certain way, so I had to change that. So I said, hey, I want to give it back to Mariah. Right now, Mariah, the success that she's having, the impact that she has in our community, the women that's lives she's touching, oh man, it's going crazy right now. I'm just excited to work with her. In fact, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. So people are like, damn, you talking about Mariah? Like, wait a minute. Raya? That's how we want people to think. Like, man, this ain't the same person I used to smoke weed with. This ain't the same person we used to roll the dice in high school with. So understand, you got to be able to throw that edification out there. Now, three-way call, the mentor is saying, hey, listen, real quick. Here's my language. Y'all try to write this down because you're about to be closing in just a moment. See, we had so many three-way calls tonight. Guess what? You're going to be able to have posture to close out your own people in the next week or so. So you want to learn this. So if I'm closing Monique out, right? If I can't find nobody to close, all my mentors are busy, I got to get in the trenches myself. I got to be able to knock this out myself. And here's how I do it. Hey, what's up, Monique? After I do the invocation back to Mariah. Hey, what's up, Monique? How you feeling? I'm doing good. Perfect. So listen, what did you like most about what you saw tonight? Write this down. We want them to start off on a positive note. What did you like most? We're forcing their mind to find something positive about what they like. Hey, Monique, what did you like most about what you saw tonight? Monique gonna be like, money and minutes, duh. Perfect. Okay, cool. So right now, Queen, listen to the language. Okay? Are you interested in making a little money or a lot of money? It's a common sense question. But some people gonna hit you with, oh, well, I just want to get started now. I'm gonna make a little bit. I'll graduate to the lot. But then you got them heavy hitters. They'll tell you everything to the door. I'm ready to make a bag. And they're gonna move different when they drop that 300. And somebody gonna say, just a little money. That's cool too. But listen, right after that, that's just a filler question. Because right after that, I'm asking Monique, okay, so Monique, what would you do with the money? Oh, I want to invest in real estate. I want to buy my own home. And I want to secure a college fund for my kids. You want to write that down. That's what you want to write down. Whatever their why is, they're telling you the why through the door. I want to invest in real estate. I want to buy a house, and I want to get my children's legacy, college tuition. Why do we want to know this? See, right now, when she's done this so much, you just remember everything she just said off the top. But if you can't, you got to write it down because you're going to use this in part of our close. It's not about you. You're not telling her, hey, I'm ready to go platinum 150. You ready to get started? No. You got to throw their why back in their face. If you're going to throw anything in their face, you got to throw their why in it. That's it. Now watch this. Okay, perfect. So right now I'm going to ask her. So Monique, what are you currently doing? You full-time? You in the military or you in school? Or right now, I work in billing. Then I'm going to come back and smack her with her why. So Monique, with billing, how long would it take for you to buy your first home, get in real estate, and save your children's college fund? Ooh, now she's like, shoot. Never. Somebody said that tonight. Never. Never. So I said, cool. So I just want to see what type of position you're starting from. Do you really want to never hit your goals in life of buying your real estate? I'm saying it over again because I need them to hear it. Buying real estate, getting your first home, and getting your children's college tuition? Or do you want to be in a position right now where you can grow money in seconds and accelerate all your goals? That's a no-brainer. Yeah, I want to get money paid now. Perfect. Then what I'm doing, I'm making sure they qualify. Hey, Queen, of course you have a cell phone, but do you have access to Wi-Fi, laptop? Simple question. Yes, I got Wi-Fi, laptop. Perfect. Because you want to make sure that you're qualified. Listen to my language. Hey, I just want to make sure you're qualified to work with us. You have to interview for your job. Why they can't interview to work with you? You know how much your time is worth? Listen, you got a life already. You got kids. You in school. You working a job. Your time is worth something. So we don't want nobody to come in and waste our time. We need to make sure they qualify. Okay, so now that they qualify with the technology, you got to ask them about their character. Hey, with your character, Queen, listen, Are you somebody that considers themselves teachable and coachable? Like you don't mind if T holds your hand every day and help you grow the bag? No, I don't mind. Okay, perfect. Then you bring it all together and we close out. So listen, Monique, you all set, Queen. Listen, you're extremely humble, you're teachable and coachable, you're ambitious, you already know what you want out of life, your house, your real estate, your children's college fund, you have all the technology, so you're ready to get started. Now watch this. So here's what it's gonna take for you to get started, Queen. I gotta edify the platform again, because I'm about to ask them for some money. So listen, in order to get started with us and leverage our 7-figure educators so that you can trade side by side with multimillionaires, to leverage our copy and paste profit system where you can make money anywhere in the world, even sleep, so that you can start leveraging. Now I got to bring that why inside of it, so that now you can use that money to buy your real estate, to invest in your first home, and to secure your children's college fund. Now that why is back out there. All you're going to need is just a debit card or credit card with at least $300. We don't tell them $325. We say $300. And when they sign up, they're going to say it's tax. If they got $300, they got $325. Just $300 just sounds cheaper than $325. If they don't have that, you want to say the elite package first and then downgrade to the platinum. If people got $235, 9 times out of 10, they got $325. Start off with the elite. Why? Because the elite pays you $50 commission. The elite pays you $50 commission. So when they get enrolled, you got a $50 bonus on the way. Are you with me? So now that's why you want to start with elite, but they haven't had 300. Well, listen, we do have a starter pack. It's not as aggressive and ambitious as the elite pack, but you can get started at a platinum starter pack for a different budget of $200. Do you have that today? No, I don't have that needed. Okay, perfect. Now, before I get off the phone, my whole job is to get us a sign-up date. So listen, Monique, of course you're not ready to get started today, but when do you see yourself having $300 in your budget? Next Friday. Perfect. You got to put in your calendar. Next Friday, what time would be a good time to follow up with you? I get off work at 5. Okay, cool. So now you got to lead, you got to seed, and you got to water that. So you got follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. See, so many people are talking about Forex. If you don't follow up, somebody else gonna get them. So I'm gonna tell you right now. And it might be somebody on your team. It happens all the time. Promise you. So you gotta follow up with your people, with your leads. So that's how you do the 3-way call. Now, step number 5, you launch. Step number 5, so after you do the PS3 number 4, you need to launch. You gotta set up 3 launches in 72 hours. Why? Because we got to get through this 30-name list. Now, for example, Davida, first day we got through 10 names, 2 people signed up. She got 20 more names to go through. I know Jay tracked it today. That's why we asked y'all to send your mentor your 30-name list so that we can track everything. So now we got to get through all the names. So just because she got 2 people in, don't mean you stop going through the list. We're not done until the list is done. Are you with me? So we got to be effective, not efficient. Finish what you started. Get through the launch process, 3 days. Now, we're not doing launches. Oh, I'm free Tuesday, and I do the one at the end of the month. The end of the month? When? That's 3 weeks from now. Stop putting your success on hold. Do it now. Do you want to get 30 people out the way today, or do you want to do it in the next 30 days? Think about it. You should go through 30 people in the same day. I'm on the phone 60 seconds. Why we can't talk to 30 people? We take 30 minutes and launch everybody. That's it. Okay? So you got to set up that launch and you got to put it in the calendar. If it's not in the calendar, it's not going to happen. Okay? And then step number 6, you launch them all. Now, I'm recording this. I know you guys got this. There's one thing I got to talk about before we close, and that's it tonight. This is our launch process. Getting people paid, then we're starting this process. You as the mentor, if you brought them in, they joined you, not the platform. So you got to walk them through this list. Get them tightened up and get them locked in. Now, I got to give y'all the secret to our success. This is very important. And then we're done. is a formula. So everybody's going chairman. If you're going chairman this year, drop a 7 in the chat box. If you're going chairman this year, drop a 7 in the chat box. Do you know who I'm talking to tonight? If you're going chairman this year, just drop a 7 for me. Okay, perfect. Now watch this thing. The first thing we have to do, is you got to build relationships. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. You have to build relationships. How do we build relationships? The phone system. You have to call your team every day. Every day. How can you help somebody that you don't even talk to? How can you build a relationship with somebody that you don't talk to? Now, it's very important for the mentees. Don't wait on your mentor to call you. Blow their phone up. Blow your mentor's phone up. They're dealing with a lot of people. Anyway, so call them. Be intentional. Hey, I'm ready to get in my bag. You see me? You got my text? Cool. Blow your phone up. Why? Because you want their results. You want their life. So go get the wisdom. So you got to work the phone system. Listen, you platinum 150, all you got is 3 people on your team. Why? How you can't talk to 3 people a day? 3 people. So that means Keisha and Ray Ray and all them other people, they got to wait. I got to talk to my family. Why? Because it's strategic. We got to build relationships. We got to get to know each other. We got to see our people's heart. We got to check in on people. You got to do this, or people going to have disloyalty. You're going to let people come into our community who don't feel loved, and they're going to try to steal everything from us. If you hurt one person, you hurt us all. So you got to work the phone system. Every morning, I'm waking up, I'm texting. Hey, good morning, my hitters. How you feeling? You good? I love you too. I don't get off the phone unless I tell my people I love you. That's our culture. Don't get off the phone unless you tell your mentor, your downline, I love you. Don't take it personal. You need to hear it anyway. Because some of the people in your life and some people in your family ain't never told you that in real life. So it's all about love. Relationships are built on what? Love. So you got to work the phone system. The next thing is the mindset. You can't change their mind if you don't got a relationship. They ain't gonna hear you out. They don't trust you. They don't know you. How do we change the mindset? Write this down. The Zoom. The only reason why they're gonna give them the Zoom is because you got a relationship. The system does all the work. Y'all hopped on that 5 o'clock training. How many people got some value? Skill set call today. Drop a 3 in the chat box. If you got some value from the 5 o'clock trainings today, drop some 3s. See there? So listen, here's what you're saying. Every Zoom I miss, I'm deciding not to grow. Every Zoom that I miss, I've made a conscious decision not to get in my bag. We got an AM call. Somebody gonna make a conscious decision. I'm not getting on that call. And somebody gonna say the one thing that it would change your life. The one thing that would change your life, you sleeping in late. Okay, sleep in late. Especially at 7:30 when I sent out a trade that went for 500 pips. Keep sleeping. Get your rest, boo. Because we're gonna get to the bag. Don't miss the Zoom, G. That's where the bag is at. We got a 9 o'clock leadership call every night. We're developing leaders. This is how we're growing at a fast rate. It's the Zoom. So guess what? Because you've been on the Zooms and your mindset, right? When I'm on the phone system, I can talk somebody off the ledge. Hey T, man, today has just been a crazy day. I don't know what to do. Perfect. Let me get in my notes. Okay, person, listen, it's okay. What you have to understand is you gotta have a positive mental attitude. Are you with me? Like, don't let your past dictate your future. Okay? So now here's what we got to do. Let's reset your goals. Let's put some energy behind them. And I got your back 100%. Let's rock and roll. You're going to have people down days. Everybody's not perfect. And as a leader, your job is to motivate and inspire every day. Every day. You don't get a day off. Like, it sounds good like you get a day off. I don't. I wish. So you have to understand, you're either motivating and inspiring with your work, with your results, with your actions. So you got to develop the mindset. So if you have to do that, you got to start listening to personal development. Listen, you got 3 people on your team. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't teach nothing you don't study. You can't teach anything you don't study. So you got 3 people, you got to pour into them because we got to duplicate. So if I'm not getting poured in for my mentor, I can't pour into my team. Are you with me? Now, so you got to get in the mindset. Now that we got their heart and we got their brain, their mindset, they growing. So write this down. People are loyal to growth. People are loyal to growth. If they're growing mentally, spiritually, they locked in with you. Now, very important. It's the bag time. Trading. Trading. You got to give people results. Why do you think the commercial says, it's my money and I want it now? If you listen, you can be people friends, work on their minds. If they don't make no money, guess what they do? I'm out of here. I quit. I'll holler at you. In fact, there's some people on our team now that's here because they didn't make no money other places. That's why I stress the 72 hours. It's a girl right now that Mariah got a call. Her daughter has signed up. She had tried it, people calling her, but she didn't get no results. So she like, I don't know if this is for me. I think about it. Take you 2 more days. They ain't get no results. People quit you because they got, we don't want to listen. We want to be friends, but we got to get people paid. That's the major thing. You got to get people results. Right now, if you brought somebody in, your responsibility is to get them paid or it cannot grow. What are they here for? Money. They're not here for a strategy. They're not here to go through 100 videos. They're here to go get paid. Make it easy. Let's duplicate this. We talked about this at 5 o'clock. Get people paid. Now, they're not going to build the business. They're not going to build the business if you don't have a relationship. If you never work on their mindset. The reason why they don't want to build the business is because this is off. Because once you smart up and say, damn, if I ain't doing nothing to teach and I just leverage a platform, why wouldn't I want to tell people this? I mean, you mean tell me people making $100,000 a month for just putting people on a Zoom call? Think about the work. People say, you know what, T, that's too hard. Compared to what? Listen, if this hard, then 7 years ago when I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, brush the snow off my car, be outside, setting alarms and stuff, having to decide to wake up, hey, should I get me some eat? Should I get me something to eat or should I go back to sleep? And get more rest while I run off to a job I don't like. That's hard. Having more month than money is hard as hell. Having to go out to eat with your friends and you pull out the calculator. Who had the gratuity? Who water was this? That's so embarrassing. Who water was this? That's hard. That's embarrassing. Are you with me? We got to get in space right now. We're going to swipe it down. Don't even think about it. Hey, where we going? Don't worry about it. Swipe it down. I've been blessed this last 30. I've been literally, I can't even explain the feeling. Where I'm not even checking what flight I need. Swipe it. Not Spirit neither. Swipe that thing. Are you with me? So you got to understand that they're not going to do none of this if you don't work on a relationship, you don't work on a mindset, you don't get the results, they're not going to build the business. The reason why we're launching right now, because we're effectively broken the phone system. We're turning friends into family. Oh, people being paid this week. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, tomorrow, I told y'all last night at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, tomorrow about to be an amazing trading day. I told y'all that, I spoke that. And what happened? We got in that bag. I want y'all to hear me again. I don't know if they heard me, Jay. Tomorrow is about to be an amazing trading day. Boom. Don't put that group chat on mute. Your bank account is going to be on mute. When we send the moves out, It's time to eat. Eat, get in your bag. Make sure your account is funded tonight. Make sure you're in a position to run that checkup Thursday and Friday, because I'm coming with some sauce. Then they're gonna grow the business. And then once we're operating like this, guess what just happens naturally? The bag drop. Now you're just making $500 to $1,000 a day. On Fridays, you got another $500 to $1,000 to $25,000, or it's an extra $50,000, depending on what chairman level you at. That's it. You got to get locked in on your goals, though. Right? We're not looking for people. If you want to launch, get locked in with your mentor. Inbox me, hey T, I want to work with you. I want to launch with you. What do I got to do? I'm serious about working off my job. I'm serious about changing my life. I'm serious about growing. Get with your mentor, text in the night and say, you know what? I'm going platinum 150 by Friday. I believe you can go platinum 150 in 2 days if you're ready to put the work in. And this is what you got to do. So guys, listen, if you got some value from tonight's call, comment C10 in the chat box. C10 stands for Chairman 10. If you got some value tonight, drop a C10 in the chat box. Perfect. 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 Okay. So plug into the system. You guys see the Zoom calls that's happening in the morning. Get on the 8 a.m. call. Make sure you set your alarms. You know how Gold Cup do. They out 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm sorry. I be up at 3:30. I get 1 hour nap in the afternoon. That's it. That's it. I'm right back to it. But I'm not going to miss them trades. Nope. I'm going to make sure I'm in that bag. So y'all want to understand, don't miss the trades tomorrow. Family, I love y'all. Great session tonight. I'm going to get all the trainings recorded tonight and up on YouTube, and I'll drop them in the group chat tonight. I love you guys, and you guys have an amazing evening.